Good evening, everybody. This is Gardening Warrior Q, and we are in the kitchen at 1:45 in the morning because my children just went to sleep about an hour ago. I've tried to make this video a few times today. So, what I'm looking at, this is actually a Angus Meats haul, and Angus Meats is a local butcher to my area, and I just wanted to go over some of the prices because some people think that butcher shops like that are more expensive than going to, say, Walmart. So I compared the prices at Walmart. Well, the first thing that I got is boneless, skinless, individually quick frozen. They're not frozen anymore. I'm about to cook with them. But they're cold. They're just not frozen anymore. Chicken breast. So when I looked up the price at Walmart, one, they did not have a 20-pound container of boneless, skinless chicken breast that was grown here and butchered here locally, which is what this is. What they did have was the Walmart brand. It's just called All Natural. And the cheapest one they had was $3.88 a pound. Now, I got 20 pounds of chicken here. Actually, it's 21. So, even if I got the medium grade chicken breast, and I know which ones are better than the little fillets already bagged up, it would still have cost me almost $41 for this chicken. And these are some really nice big pieces of chicken. Let me open the bag and show you. Alright, there are some nice sized fillets. And they are still quite frozen. So I just wanted to show you that. So even if you're buying the bag of already filleted chicken that's individually frozen, that at Walmart is still $3.88 a pound. And I got almost 21 pounds. So that would be quite a bit of money. Quite a bit more than what I paid. I paid $18.35. $18.35 for 20 individually frozen, boneless, skinless chicken breast. And that is why I go to the butcher's. Now, the next thing I actually got for free. And it's a butcher shop bacon. It's 1 pound. It's thick cut and honey cured. And I don't eat pork bacon on a regular basis, but it was free, okay? So don't judge me. Usually it would have cost $5.99. Now, the next thing back here, they look like chicken quarters. These are meaty chicken bones. That is literally what they are sold as, meaty chicken bones. Let me tell you something. They are not sparse in the meat department. These, I literally thought they were leg quarters when I picked them up, and I thought they'd give me the wrong thing. But no, these are literally chicken bones with a lot of meat on them. Okay? That's a lot of meat. And these are each 5 pounds. Each bag is 5 pounds. And for 10 pounds of what they're calling extra meaty chicken bones, I bought an entire case, which is approximately 5 pounds for 2 bags. Or no, 2 bags, which are each 5 pounds. So that's 10 pounds of what they're calling extra meaty chicken bones. And that is $8.99. So pretty much for 5 pounds of quite a bit of chicken on them bones that I'm going to put in a stock pot and stew down and make all kinds of lovely wonderfulness, I paid roughly $4.50 a piece for each 5 pound bag. So that's not too shabby, my friends. I got to get those in the roaster. And we're moving on to the next thing, which is my beef marrow pipe bones. And no, these are not for my dog. These are to make bone broth, which is going in the slow cooker. And then the last thing we have is 5 1-pound containers of 80% lean ground beef. Now, I looked it up on Walmart, and 80% lean ground beef in a little chub, a 5-pound chub, instead of 5 individually packaged 1-pound containers, was $19.76. So, but I know where this is coming from. This is a local butcher. It didn't fly in from Mexico or wherever in heaven's name that beef comes from Walmart. And I'm willing to pay $22.95 for 5 pounds of 80% lean ground beef that I know where it came from. So, my total was, I ripped it off. 62, I want to say it was $62. Okay, yes, I made a mistake. The bacon, I did buy the bacon. I forgot. I thought because it was a Tuesday special, I thought that I had gotten it for free, but I had ordered it, and it was a Monday before the special, which runs on Tuesday. So I did get charged for the bacon. So that was, it came to $62.95, I believe. So that's still not bad for all that meat. I'm really quite happy with it. And I've already put my next order in, which is going to include beef fat so I can make beef tallow. So that is the end for this Angus Meats haul. And I hope y'all have a great night. And do yourself a favor. Shop local if you can. If you have a local butcher, call and see if maybe they will sell you some meat at a better price than you can get at Walmart. And guess what? Even if it's just a little bit more, or even like $5 or $10 more, at least you know where it's coming from. Y'all have a great night. I got a lot of cooking to do. Bye. Good early morning, everybody. This is Gardening Warrior Q. And we are back in the kitchen again. And we're cooking some hamburger and chicken. I may be a little punch drunk and sleep deprived. I apologize. My Maggie came out to get herself some water, and I asked her if she wanted tacos or taco soup. And she said she just wanted plain tacos. So, I'm actually make the taco meat, and then I add broth and make it into a soup. So, everybody wins. So that's what we're doing right now. This is actually the 5 pounds of ground beef from earlier from Angus Meats. And it's 80% lean. So I'm not really worried about, lugs of grease going on in there. I'm just going to brown this I did add 1/3 of a cup of minced onion and 1 cup of La Victoria salsa. And now we're just waiting for it to brown up. And this is my extra meaty chicken over here. And these are literally the middle of the carcasses of the chickens. And there is a lot of meat on these things. Plus, they also gave me little wing tips. So they're in there, just heating up. And that is actually some onion powder. I had approximately 1/3 of a cup of that left. And I just got more today, so I'm not worried about it. But I wanted to empty out the container because I got it from Augustin Farms. Oh, no, Azure, not Augustin Farms. I got it from Azure, so it's in a baggie. Granted, it's a Mylar baggie, but it's a baggie and it needs to go into my shaker. So, that's what's on there. We're just waiting for that to come up to a slow boil. And over here, I got all kinds of things going on over here. Over here, I'm just getting my beef bones a little roasted. Sorry, my light over my microwave died. So that's actually what was left of the lamb shank gravy. Well, not gravy, it was broth, but it's as thick as a gravy. So I'm gonna let those sit in there for a little bit and get nice and soft, and then I'm gonna add some more water to make broth. And this one's on low, that one is on low, and that one is on low as well. And it looks like it's time to get, and yes, I do have one of those fancy little meat things. I just don't know where it's at. So I'm using a potato masher. My mom's probably going, I gave you 2 or 3 of those. Yes, Mom, you did. And they're somewhere in the kitchen. And it's dark and 2 a.m. So, this is what I got. This is what I'm using. And I'll be back in a minute. Alright, so now that our ground beef is pretty much halfway browned, I'm going to add some taco seasoning, and usually I have my own, but I just ran out, so I had to get a Walmart order to get the ingredients. And while I was doing that, I decided, let's go ahead and make it a little easier. Now, like I said, this is 5 pounds of 80% lean ground beef, so I'm really not going to drain it. And this is just like that, it's done. So I'm going to let it cool off a little, and we'll stick it in a bag. And tomorrow I will make we don't eat real tacos. We eat soft tacos or burritos here in this house. But that's a little spicier than I thought it would be, even with just 5 pounds of that lean ground beef and those, I did put that salsa in there. And then the hot and spicy taco mix. Whew. I had to cool it down with some some cheese or something, because it's a little spicier than my Maggie would like. Alright, well that's it. Y'all have a nice night. Bye.